This is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2009. Today, Land of the Lost arrived. So that's all put together. It's ready to watch. I'm going to screen it about 9:30 on Thursday morning. I'm going to lock the theater doors, and I'm going to go sit down and watch a movie. I'm not answering the phone or anything, so don't come by. No, one of the things I want to do when I really do want to see the show, and this will be really my only chance to see the whole thing. But one of the things I want to do is I want to get a kind of a stopwatch going so I know exactly how long the trailers are, exactly how long the movie is until I should be bringing the lights up so people can get out of their seats and get out safely. And then how long the credits are at the end, so I know when the film's going to run out. Because I certainly don't want to leave bright white light shining on my screen. As it goes through the lens with just that bright white light with no film there, it'll actually start to melt some of the coating on the lens, and they call it smoking the lens. It's not a good thing. It can ruin the lens, and it's several $100s to replace it. And I think it's worth my effort to make sure I have this timed down right. Now, I don't have automation equipment to automatically shut down the projectors to keep this from happening. So I have to be on the ball and make sure that we catch this. Once in a while, you'll see a bright light on the screen, and I've dropped the ball there, and hopefully I'll catch it within 10 seconds or so. But if it goes on for minute after minute after minute, I've probably done something pretty bad to the lens. And boy, I just can't afford to keep replacing those. So we just gotta stay with it. Anyway, so after we get done with Land of the Lost in the morning, we should be getting Angels and Demons coming in sometime on Thursday. I got to put that together and then do the same kind of screening thing on Friday morning as well. Now, this weekend, of course, we'll keep up for a second week. That'll probably be the final week here. And then we will, of course, have Land of the Lost, that new Will Ferrell movie, and Angels and Demons. Now, that'll only be for 1 week, Angels and Demons. The week after, what we're going to do is we're going to open up that new Eddie Murphy movie. Imagine that. It'll be here for 2 weeks. And we'll be getting the Matthew McConaughey movie, Ghosts of Girlfriends Past, kind of a romantic comedy there. And we'll be keeping Land of the Lost for its final week. So that brings me 2 weeks up. I know what I'm doing for the next 2 weekends, but the weekends after that I'm a little bit fuzzy on still. I do have Imagine That booked for a second week. That'd be the 19th. And I'm looking for something to fill in the other 2 spots. Right now, I'm hoping that I can get The Hangover, which will be coming off its second week. That'll be the third week for The Hangover. I'd like to put that in on the 19th. That looks like a kind of a good comedy, kind of a guys' night out type comedy. And I'd also like to get, let me see what that other movie was. My Life in Ruins. That looks like a good romantic comedy. It's the lady that was in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I saw the preview for it today, and I would like to see that, and I think a lot of people would enjoy it. So if either of those 2, or hopefully both of those 2 movies are available that week, I will certainly put them in there. Those are my best bets, the ones I'd really like to have in there. Now, the 26th, I've got Transformers 2 opening up, and that'll be here for a couple weeks, and I've got 2 spots open after that. I've talked to Disney, and they said I would be able to have Earth. That opened on Earth Day. And that's the movie that's kind of that follows, like they call it, 3 families through nature. The family of whales, the families up in the Arctic. I think it's the polar bears, and then the elephants, if I understand it right. And it looks really good. I saw the preview on the big screen, and I ran it for a couple weeks. And boy, I loved the way it looked on there. I saw it on my computer screen. Wasn't impressive at all, but as soon as I saw it on the big screen, I knew that this was something that would look amazing and I think would really be interesting. Something certainly that kids and families could see without a problem, and you don't have to feel like you're watching a kid's movie when you're watching it. It should be a good show. Now, the other movie I'm looking at bringing in on the 26th, I'd really like to get something to kind of balance out a little bit of a comedy to go against Earth and Transformers 2. Neither of those are comedies, and maybe Earth is kind of a date movie. I don't know. And there aren't really many romantic comedies I'll be able to get my hands on yet. The Proposal won't be coming off its initial run, so I won't be able to get a hold of that. The Taking of Pelham 123, it's an action movie, but I won't be able to get it because they're requiring 3 weeks on that, and I just can't do 3 weeks, so I'll have to wait till the 3 weeks is up for that, till I can get it. So I'm kind of stuck. I'm thinking of going way back, clear back to January. They put a movie out. It was not an independent film, it was a foreign film. It was an Indian film called Chandni Chowk to China. Kind of a musical. I guess a lot of the Indian films have music in them, and gosh, it looks like fun. The preview looks really good. So I'll write the link here on the bottom of the screen right quick so you can follow that and go find it if you want. Go see how it's spelled and just go find the preview to see what that is. Tell you what, if you will email me something at alex.schultz@astro3.com and tell me what movies you'd like to see. I've got that week coming up where I've got at least one screen open. If there's something you want to see that I can get, if enough people want it, I will certainly do it. And, tell me why you want to see it. Maybe there's something I haven't thought of. I want to get movies that people want to see. They're a lot of fun to watch in the theater, and I think it's a better experience than most home theaters. I know my home theater is just a television hanging on the wall. It's an old tube TV. It's not very big. It's just the little stereo sound out of the teeny little speakers on the TV. It's nothing special. But I can come to a movie and I can see it in a wonderful, huge screen where somebody's nose can be bigger than me. So I think that's pretty cool. Got the good sound and the wonderful seats. I just enjoy being in the theater watching a movie, and I want to be able to let other people experience that too. But I want to get movies people want to see. So let me know what you want to see, and I will do what I can to bring things in that people want. I guess that's about it for today. So thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you later.